Fuzzorama. What made you want to start your own label? Like how did that come about?
I mean, also, I think we're both quite ambitious people that we're not really afraid of trying things. Uh, and when we did the first two demo recordings, EPs, we later released it as Hidden Treasures of Fuzz on vinyl. After we did these two, and we had sent it out to maybe, I don't know, 10 or 15 record labels or something, like, release us, come on. And no one wanted to release us because, stoner rock, no one understood it at that time, almost. And the labels who are used to release stoner rock kind of didn't make any money on it, I guess. Man's Ruin was bankrupt, and we didn't find anyone who wanted to put effort into Truckfighters. So then instead of doing more demo EPs, we just like, fuck it, let's release something on our own label. So we just had this strange label, and we had no idea how or what we were doing. So we started, and then we learned how to produce, what files to send and how to do it and send it, and contact vinyl producers and copyright organizations and this whole thing. And we chased distribution for a long time. But the whole idea to like make it a bit short was that we were tired of making demos and wanted to have a real record to show when we were looking for shows, and to be taken more seriously, I think.
Yeah, and what's more serious than coming out on your own record label?
I mean, that's the thing. At first, people didn't really think that we were serious when we said it, when we announced it and talked to people like, this is our record label, and said, it's just a demo. So then pretty soon we stopped saying that it was our own record label, and then the reception was much better.
Oh, you were just like, we released on Fuzzorama.
Yeah. And we pretended that we were not in a band when we mailed and talked to people, and it was so much better at that time. But I don't know when, but at some point it kind of changed. So then it became cool to do it yourself. So now we can say that we are in the band. That's okay.
I love that. Yeah, take notes, kids. Just say you got released on a record label, even if it's your own distribution.
Yeah. No, but if you want me to give an advice to kids, which sometimes you people want me to do, because I mean, you can still be lucky and you can send a demo to a record label and they can put it out and something happens. I mean, obviously. But I don't think that you should just wait for it to happen. I usually say that do something. You don't really need to know if the right thing to do, because it's better to do something than just sit around and think, what should I do? Or can we really do this? As long as you do something, you make something happen, you have fun, the band is active or something is happening around the band, then it's better than sitting there. How do we do this? I don't know. Can we do this? Why isn't someone calling us now? Why didn't forget all that. I mean, do stuff and things will happen if you are persistent enough and you're having fun, I think.
Yeah, what other sort of advice would you say for people who are like starting bands? That was actually another question offered from people from Reddit. They were like, what are your advice for somebody starting a band like today, like 2023? Like, how has it changed?
Do your own thing. I mean, don't think so much what other people think, because I say originality is really hard to have, and if you find that in the long run, it's gonna be much better than trying to sound like what's popular right now. And like I said just before, like, just do things. It doesn't matter what you do. I think just do things. Obviously, try to be active on social media these days. I think is very important for new bands, much more than for established bands. Obviously, that's the way that how some bands can grow, but don't get lost. I mean, the music is still the most important thing.
Yeah, and so I mean, you have a background in media of all sorts and types. How do you keep it fun? How would you recommend somebody keeping it fun? Because for a lot of people, it can feel like a total like slog, just trying to like put yourself out on social media constantly and this and that. What keeps it sort of fun for somebody to present media of themselves?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie and say that we think it's been fun every day for 22 years, but most of the time we had fun, and I think it's because we don't try to do something that it's not really we do everything just the way we feel like it, and we don't think what's he gonna think or what's he gonna think or how is this gonna look on the internet. We just do things and then haha, this is fun, let's post it. Or oh, look at that angle, it's really weird. We don't think like that, we just poof, that's good. And we always had this idea that we do music for ourselves and not for the crowd. If people like it, it's a bonus. But I think we have the same approach to everything with social media, for example. That we don't think so much like, oh, we have to do things that people like now. We try to do something once in a while when we think it's fun, and yeah, we have too many things to think about to do things we don't enjoy anymore.